By the way, they only let us see like 20 minutes of this movie, so that's how under lock and key it is. I know there's a lot of surprises, there's like a lot of Easter eggs. Can you kind of talk about that a little bit for the fans?
Sure. I also haven't seen it.
Okay.
But I am aware of a lot of the secrets that we have for the fans. I think it's going to be a very surprising movie. I think it's going to shock people. And I really hope it doesn't get spoiled for people.
You could use an Avenger.
There are other Avengers.
We'll get you back on the lunchbox. What do you know about the multiverse?
Marvel fans are pretty rabid. I mean, they look for like those little clues, even in the posters.
Yeah.
So you've done like the full Comic-Con circuit. What is the wildest fan encounter that you've had?
I don't know. They've all been really actually like moving. Everyone's there because they love something collectively.
Right.
It's actually a very moving experience being at these Comic-Cons, and people shake and they cry because you've made such an impact, or the characters made such an impact, or they're just overwhelmed that you're in front of them. Lots of feelings.
What do you love the most about this character and her journey throughout the Marvel Universe?
She's always an independent thinker, and I think that's what I love most about her. She has felt pressured to be a part of certain things, but largely she always goes back to being an independent person.
Yeah.
That's what I love most about her.
I do it, I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
What do you enjoy playing most, Wanda or Scarlet Witch? Like, which is more fun for you?
Well, now that she is the Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange embracing it, there's something about that strength and that power and that confidence that I have enjoyed. And I just felt it was kind of delicious. Her believing that she feels deserving of what she wants. And I enjoyed getting to play that for her, as opposed to feeling guilty or something. I really enjoyed that.
Is there anything about that you can connect to in your own life?
I think it's more about, there's like something about aging and kind of having a coming of age to being a woman story. And I feel that in my life. I feel like I can communicate my needs or opinions in higher stakes situations.
Right.
Now.
And like what you want.
Yeah. And I feel better about that as I've gotten older and less guilty about it. I think sometimes you get nervous to say what you want, what you need out of something, and you don't want to be difficult or whatever. And then you just realize this isn't a big deal. I'm just telling you what I want. I'm being respectful. I just ask you to respect me, or, so and I feel like that there's been an evolution in myself and an evolution in her, and that simultaneously.
So how great is it to see Benedict Cumberbatch? Like he plays a lot of different versions of himself in this movie.
I saw him do it in person.
Yeah. So what was that like for you, seeing that in person?
It was really fun. He was having a good time. He was making things entertaining and funny. I think it felt freeing for him to get to be in other versions of himself's shoes. And so, and I've seen it now, even just doing press with him. He really allows himself to have a playfulness and a freedom. And I've enjoyed meeting all those versions of him.
So where would you like to see Wanda go next? Like, what's next in her journey?
I have no idea. I really want to know. I keep thinking after I do all these interviews, like, maybe I should just call Kevin so I can understand what's going on next.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'll be around. I'm assuming they'll figure out how to use me in some way, but they also might not. But I
have high hopes.
I'm around.
Yep. So outside of being in a blockbuster for the summertime, do you have any other summer plans? Like, any vacations that you have coming up?
I am going to go on a vacation for a few weeks in Europe, and then because you can.
Yeah, you can now, yeah.
And then I'm mostly going to be home because I was just filming a limited series for HBO Max called Love and Death. Last 8 months, and that was in Texas, and so I haven't been home a lot, and so going to be like being on a vacation.
This is the summer of self-care and relaxation.
It is, and I have a book coming out that's a children's book called Hattie Harmony, and that comes out the end of June, and she's a worry detective, and she helps kids with identify their worries and their anxieties, and she gives them tools to deal with it. And I'll do a little bit of a book tour. I wrote it with my husband, Robbie Arnett, and so we'll do a book tour together. And Marissa Valdez did the art. I have to say all of it, but
you have to come back on the show to promote the book then, because I'm excited. I have a little baby myself, so I mean, yeah, I read the books to him all the time.
Yes, so I'm really excited about doing press for that this summer as well.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.